Hello everyone, welcome to another video of our beloved channel, Mr. Civilization. We are happy to have you here, and in our channel, we learn the true secrets about humans and civilizations. Today, if I told you that you don't have free will and you are being controlled by microbes that colonized your human body, would you believe it? We look up at the stars and ponder the vastness of the universe. But what if I told you that an equally profound mystery lies within? Not in the distant galaxies, but within the very fabric of our being. We are not who we think we are. We are, in fact, a walking, talking ecosystem, a complex society teeming with life, most of which isn't human. Think about it. The human body, this seemingly singular entity, is actually home to trillions of tiny organisms: bacteria, fungi, viruses, archaea. They outnumber our own cells by a factor of 10 to 1. We call this vast community our microbiome. They're not just along for the ride. They are, in a very real sense, co-architects of our existence, and their influence is far more profound than we ever imagined. For millennia, we've focused on ourselves, the seemingly dominant species, unaware of the silent power of these microscopic masters. We've built civilizations, waged wars, created art. All the while, these unseen forces were shaping us from within. They've been influencing our cravings, our moods, and even our capacity for social connection. Their story is intertwined with our own, a tale of coevolution, symbiosis, and surprising consequences. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of this hidden world. We'll explore the incredible complexity of the human microbiome, discover its profound impact on our lives, and ask, could these microbes be the silent architects of our civilization? Our story begins at birth, or even before. In the womb, a baby's gut is relatively sterile. But the moment we pass through the birth canal, we're bombarded with a deluge of microbes from our mother. This initial colonization is crucial, laying the foundation for our lifelong microbial community. It's a first seeding event, like planting the first seeds in a garden. Breast milk further shapes the developing microbiome, containing not only nutrients, but also a cocktail of beneficial bacteria and oligosaccharides which are indigestible to us, but act as food for these microbes. This complex interplay between mother and child is not a simple transfer of nutrients, but rather the creation of a legacy of microbial life. Every mother passes down her unique microbial heritage to her offspring. As we grow, our environment, our diet, and even the people we interact with continue to shape the composition of our microbiome. It's a dynamic ecosystem, constantly adapting to new conditions, always striving for balance. And it's a balance that plays a critical role in our well-being. One of the most groundbreaking discoveries in recent years is the connection between our gut and our brain. It's not just a one-way street, but a complex bidirectional communication network known as the gut-brain axis. And the key players in this dialogue? You guessed it, our microbes. These tiny organisms can produce a wide array of neuroactive compounds, including neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which directly impact our mood and behavior. A healthy gut microbiome can contribute to feelings of well-being and resilience, while an imbalanced one can be associated with anxiety, depression, and even neurodegenerative diseases. Think of the gut as your second brain, constantly sending messages to the head office. The microbes are the messengers, influencing how we feel, how we think, and even how we make decisions. Suddenly, those cravings for certain foods don't seem so random anymore. It's your microbes nudging your choices. What we eat has a profound impact on the composition and function of our microbiome. A diet rich in processed foods and lacking in fiber can lead to a less diverse and less beneficial community of microbes. This, in turn, can contribute to inflammation and a range of health problems. On the other hand, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains provides the fuel that beneficial microbes need to thrive. When we feed our microbes, they, in turn, release compounds that nourish our gut lining, support our immune system, and regulate our metabolism. It's a symbiotic relationship where both we and our microbes benefit. This is why the rise of industrialized food processing and the decline in traditional dietary practices are so concerning. We're not just changing what we eat, we're changing the very ecosystem within us. We are, in a sense, disrupting a complex and delicate balance that has evolved over millennia. But the influence of our microbes extends far beyond our physical and mental health. Emerging research suggests they may even play a role in shaping our social behavior. Consider this. Specific microbes have been linked to higher levels of empathy and social bonding, while others have been associated with increased aggression and isolation. Could it be that our social interactions aren't entirely our own doing, but are influenced in part by the hidden ecosystem within us? This is where things get really interesting. When we look at societies across the globe, we see vastly different social structures, customs, and traditions. Is it possible that the unique microbial landscapes of these different populations have shaped their cultures, their beliefs, and their ways of living? It's a concept that may sound a little far-fetched, but more and more scientists are starting to consider this as a possibility. The idea of microbial cultures influencing human cultures isn't about suggesting that we are mere puppets of our gut bacteria. It's not that our choices are entirely predetermined. It's about acknowledging that these tiny organisms are another variable in the complex equation of human life, a factor that we've largely ignored for far too long. We are beginning to see, however, that this factor might have been a driving force in our evolution. Think about the history of agriculture. The shift from hunter-gatherer societies to settled agricultural communities dramatically changed our diets and our living environments. These changes inevitably altered the composition of our microbiomes. The advent of fermented foods, for instance, was a way of preserving nutrients, but it also introduced new microbial species into our gut. These microbial communities could have then shaped our immune systems, our metabolic pathways, and even our social interactions, subtly changing the course of human civilization. The rise of cities, with their crowded living conditions and close proximity to other people, also had an impact on the human microbiome. The exchange of microbes between individuals within a community increased, leading to new patterns of disease and health. It also influenced how we interacted with one another, how we formed groups, and how we organized ourselves as a society. This intermixing of microbial ecosystems played a crucial role in the trajectory of our collective history. Then there was the Industrial Revolution, which brought a new wave of change. Mass production of processed foods and the widespread use of antibiotics further disrupted our microbiome. While advances in medicine saved millions of lives, the long-term consequences of altering our microbial balance are only now beginning to be understood. The rise of autoimmune diseases, allergies, and other chronic illnesses may be linked in part to these shifts in our internal ecology. In a very real sense, our history is also the history of our microbes. They were there with us from the very start, and they have played a pivotal role in shaping the course of human civilization. They are not just a part of us, they are an integral part of our story. They are silent partners, working in the background, influencing our development from birth till death. And now we stand at a crossroads. We are beginning to understand the immense power of the microbiome. We are starting to grasp the intricate relationships that exist between us and these tiny organisms. As we gain a deeper knowledge of this inner ecosystem, we are also beginning to see how it can be harnessed to improve our health, our well-being, and even our future. We're entering a new age of microbial consciousness, where we can cultivate the most beneficial microbial communities and begin to truly nurture our health from within. This is a pivotal moment in human history, a chance to reshape our relationship with the microscopic world that has always been a part of us. It's an opportunity to move beyond the paradigm of viewing microbes as enemies and instead start seeing them as the allies and silent partners that they truly are. The key, it seems, is diversity. Just like a healthy forest is home to a wide variety of plants and animals, so too does a healthy microbiome contain a wide range of microbial species. These diverse communities work together, each playing a specific role in maintaining balance. The modern obsession with sanitation, however, has led to a decline in this diversity. It is something we need to urgently rectify. The overuse of antibiotics, for example, wipes out not only harmful bacteria but also many beneficial ones. This can create an imbalance in the microbiome, leading to a host of health problems. Similarly, diets that lack diversity and are high in processed foods fail to provide the necessary nutrients to sustain a diverse microbial community. We are creating a monoculture in our guts, and we need to reverse this trend if we are to remain healthy and viable. The emerging field of microbiome science is showing us that the key to optimal health may lie in fostering a diverse and thriving microbial ecosystem. This means moving beyond the simplistic view of bacteria as merely pathogens and embracing a more holistic understanding of our relationship with them. It means recognizing that we are not individual entities, but rather walking ecosystems, whose well-being is intimately connected to the health of our microbial communities. The implications of this paradigm shift are enormous. It changes how we approach health and medicine. Instead of focusing solely on treating diseases, we can begin to cultivate resilience and optimize our health by nurturing the microbial community within us. It transforms our understanding of human evolution, revealing the critical role that microbes have played in shaping our very being. It even alters the way we think about society and culture, prompting us to explore the possibility that these unseen forces may have a much greater influence on our lives than we had ever imagined. For too long, we viewed the world from an anthropocentric perspective, placing humans at the center of all things. But the microbiome challenges this notion. It reveals a complex web of interconnected life, where humans are just one component in a vast and intricate ecosystem. We are not individuals, but rather walking, talking communities of life. The sooner we accept that, the sooner we begin to appreciate the richness and complexity of our existence. And that's not all. The implications extend beyond our own health. By understanding the complex interplay between microbes and their environment, we can gain a deeper insight into how we can sustainably manage the resources of our planet. The role of microbes in nutrient cycling, soil fertility, and the breakdown of pollutants makes them a vital part of the solution to our environmental challenges. We can harness this power to restore ecosystems and create a more harmonious relationship with the natural world. Microbes are not just in our bodies. They are everywhere around us, in the soil, in the water, in the air. They form the foundations of entire ecosystems. By understanding the intricate web of life they form, we can discover innovative solutions to the biggest challenges we face as a species. From developing more sustainable agricultural practices to finding new sources of energy, the insights we gain from the world of microbes could be revolutionary. It is a world that is teeming with potential, and we are only just beginning to scratch the surface. The silent architects of our civilization have waited patiently in the wings as we have gone about our business without any real awareness of their presence. But now, the curtain is rising, and they are stepping into the spotlight. It's time for us to finally acknowledge their pivotal role in our lives and the vast potential they hold. This is the dawning of a new era, an era of microbial consciousness. It's time to move beyond our anthropocentric limitations and embrace a more holistic view of life. It's time to recognize that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, part of an interconnected web of life where the smallest of creatures have the power to shape the course of history. The journey is only just beginning, and the story of our microbiome will be one of the most fascinating stories of the 21st century. We are on the cusp of a revolution in the way we understand ourselves and our place in the world. The microbiome is challenging our long-held beliefs, forcing us to reconsider our relationship with the natural world and revealing the hidden forces that have shaped our very existence. It is a story that is only just unfolding, and the next chapter is up to us. It's a narrative that has been playing out for millennia, one that we have been blissfully ignorant of until very recently. For so long, we've been focused on what makes us human that we have overlooked the essential role played by those that are not. It's a humbling realization to know that we are not the only actors in this play, that there are millions of other characters who are quietly scripting our lives from the shadows. This realization should not diminish our sense of who we are. Instead, it should add to our wonder and inspire us to embrace the diversity that is our birthright. The human body is not a single unit, but a vast ecosystem. Within this ecosystem lies a world of incredible complexity that we have only just begun to discover. As we continue to unravel the secrets of the microbiome, we will be opening ourselves to new possibilities that we had never previously imagined. The future of humanity is intertwined with the health and diversity of our microbiome. As we begin to understand its intricacies, we can begin to actively nurture the microbial communities that support our existence. By working with our microbes instead of against them, we can unlock new levels of health, well-being, strength, and resilience. It is an important lesson that we would be wise to learn. The silent architects of civilization have finally made themselves known. Their impact has shaped not only our physical and mental health, but also our cultures, our societies, and our entire history. The future of humanity will depend on how well we understand this inner world, how well we can listen to the silent messages that our microbes send us. This will define our trajectory for centuries to come. And so let us celebrate the diversity that lies within. Let us give thanks to the silent architects of our civilization. Let us embrace the intricate web of life in which we are all interconnected. And let us look forward to a future where the health and well-being of our microbial ecosystems is valued and prioritized. Because in the end, it is our own future that hangs in the balance. The journey ahead is one of discovery, learning, and collaboration. As we delve deeper into the world of the microbiome, we will undoubtedly encounter unexpected twists and turns. But with each new finding, we gain a greater understanding of the intricate relationship between humanity and the microscopic world around us. It's a journey that will undoubtedly continue to surprise and inspire us for generations to come. The story of our microbes is a story that is still being written, and the pen is now in our hands. We have a choice, whether to continue with our past ignorance and indifference, or to embrace a new era of microbial awareness and stewardship. The decisions we make today will determine the fate of this fragile ecosystem within us, and in turn, the fate of our species. So as you go about your day, take a moment to reflect on the vast community that exists within you. These tiny organisms are working tirelessly on your behalf, shaping your health, your mood, and your very destiny. And remember, we are not alone. We are all part of this interconnected web of life, and every step we take, every choice we make, has an impact on this delicate and precious ecosystem. We must learn to live in harmony with this world. Only then can we secure a healthy and sustainable future for ourselves and for the generations to come. This is a task that requires humility, wisdom, and a willingness to change our long-held perceptions. But in the end, it is a journey well worth embarking on. We are the product of evolution, not just on the level of the human, but on the level of the ecosystem. We are, after all, an ecosystem. We must therefore learn to nurture this ecosystem, just as we nurture the ecosystems around us. Only then can we truly thrive. The microbiome is a hidden world within a hidden world, a universe of complexity and wonder that has remained largely unexplored for too long. But now, as we begin to unveil its secrets, we are on the cusp of a transformation in how we understand ourselves, our bodies, and our very place in the universe. And it's a journey that is not just scientific, it's deeply personal, touching on the very essence of who we are. We are a product of both our human heritage as well as our microbial inheritance. This realization requires that we think of ourselves less as individual entities and more as collectives. In doing so, we move closer to understanding the true nature of existence, the interdependency of all life. The silent architects of our civilization are no longer so silent. They are beginning to make themselves known through the voices of scientists and researchers. It's a message we would be wise to heed, because they have the power to influence our lives in ways we never thought possible. And so we continue our journey, a journey of discovery, of enlightenment, of humility, and ultimately of transformation. The microbiome is not just a scientific phenomenon. It is a story about our origins, about our connection to each other, and about our place in the vast and wondrous tapestry of life. As we embrace the complexity and the beauty of the microbial world, we will find new possibilities and opportunities that can shape our future. We are just beginning to see what the microbiome is truly capable of. The journey is far from over. The next chapter in this story is for us to write, together, with the support and guidance of the silent architects that have guided us so far. It's a task that is both humbling and inspiring, but it is also the most important task we will ever face. The human body is a landscape of microbes, a complex tapestry of life that is woven into the very fabric of our being. As we begin to understand the significance of these unseen partners, we open ourselves to a world of wonder, a world of possibility, and a world of healing. It is a world that has always been there, just waiting for us to recognize its profound importance. Let us therefore dedicate ourselves to the exploration of the microbiome, the silent world within us. It is a journey that will transform not only our understanding of the human body, but also our place in the universe. It is a journey worth every step. It is a journey worth taking. We are not just human, we are a living, breathing ecosystem. Let's treat ourselves and our microbes with the respect and care they deserve. For this is not just about our health, it's about the future of humanity and the planet we all share. The path forward is clear. We must cultivate a deeper understanding of our inner ecosystem. We must learn to work in harmony with our microbial partners, and we must embrace the diversity that makes us who we are. The silent architects of our civilization have much to teach us. It's time we start to listen. We are only beginning to scratch the surface of what the microbiome is capable of. As we continue to explore this fascinating realm, we can unlock the secrets to a healthier, more sustainable, and more harmonious world. The future of humanity rests, in part, on the tiny shoulders of these unseen partners. So let us continue our journey into the depths of the microbiome. Let us remain curious, let us remain humble, and let us remain open to the wonders that await us. For in the end, it is not just the story of our microbes, it's the story of who we are and where we are headed. The journey is ongoing, and the possibilities are endless. The silent architects of our civilization are ready to guide us, if we are willing to listen. And finally, it is a journey of both discovery and responsibility. It is up to us to use our knowledge wisely, to care for our microbial communities, and create a better future, not just for ourselves, but for the entire planet. Let us rise to the challenge and together create a world where the silent architects of civilization thrive. It is, after all, our shared destiny. We are not just a single species, but a diverse and interconnected ecosystem. This understanding is key to unlocking a future that is both healthy and sustainable. It's about embracing our biological complexity, our microbial partners, and the shared nature of our existence. The journey has only just begun. We owe it to ourselves to learn all we can about this inner world, to understand the silent forces that shape our reality. Only then can we truly appreciate the complexity and the wonder of existence. The microbiome is more than just a collection of microbes. It is an integral part of who we are. Let us then take a step forward and begin working together with the silent architects of civilization, nurturing their world just as they nurture ours. It is a relationship that will shape not only our future, but the future of all life on Earth. And so the journey continues with hope, wonder, and the understanding that we are not just one, we are many, together. The human microbiome is a testament to the power of symbiosis, a relationship where different organisms live together and mutually benefit. It is a reminder that life on Earth is not a solitary endeavor, but a collaborative dance between countless species. We as humans are merely one part of this grand interconnected web. Our existence is inextricably linked to the microbes within us, and their health is directly tied to our own well-being. We cannot think of ourselves as independent entities without doing a great disservice to the reality of our nature. This understanding should inspire humility and a deep sense of gratitude. We are not the masters of our own bodies. We are cohabitants with a vast and diverse community of life. We are the caretakers of this inner ecosystem, and the choices we make every day have a profound impact on its health and vitality. The responsibility for our well-being is not ours alone, but a responsibility shared between us and those that call our body their home. The journey to understanding the microbiome is also a journey of self-discovery. As we unravel the secrets of this hidden world, we begin to understand our own biology and our place in the universe on a much deeper level. We realize that we are not simply human, but complex ecosystems teeming with life. This awareness can inspire a profound sense of wonder and an appreciation for the intricate beauty of the natural world, both around us and within us. This is a great responsibility, but one we should gladly accept. Moreover, the exploration of the microbiome opens up new avenues for health and healing. By understanding how microbes influence our immune system, metabolism, and even our mental health, we can develop targeted strategies to restore balance and promote well-being. This is not about simply treating diseases, but about cultivating an environment where they are less likely to occur in the first place. The future of medicine is not solely about medications, but about a deep understanding of the subtle relationships within our inner ecosystems. The power of the microbiome extends far beyond our individual health. It plays a crucial role in the health of our planet as a whole. Microbes are the driving force behind the natural cycles that sustain life. They play an essential part in nutrient cycling, soil health, and the decomposition of organic matter. The knowledge we gain from our inner microbial world is therefore essential for the health of our external world. By understanding the interconnectedness of life at the microscopic level, we can develop more sustainable practices and restore the balance of our planet. We can learn to harness the power of microbes to clean up pollution, improve agricultural practices, and develop more sustainable ways of living. The solutions to many of the greatest challenges we face are all around us and within us, hidden within this complex and diverse web of life. The journey of discovery surrounding the microbiome is an invitation to think differently. It challenges our anthropocentric view of the world, prompting us to recognize the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. It is an invitation to embrace the complexity and the beauty of the natural world and to appreciate the profound influence of the smallest of organisms. It is an opportunity to move away from the old paradigm and towards a new understanding of life. The story of the microbiome is not just a scientific story, it is a human story. It's a story about our origins, our health, our history, and our future. It's a story about interconnectedness, about symbiosis, and about the profound influence of the microscopic world. It's a story that is still being written, and every one of us plays a role in shaping its outcome. It is a story that deserves our attention and respect. And so as we continue to explore this fascinating realm, let us remain curious, let us remain open, and let us remain committed to understanding the intricate web of life that connects us all. Let us embrace the silent architects of our civilization and work together to create a healthier, more sustainable, and more harmonious future. It's a future that is possible, as long as we are willing to embrace a new paradigm. The human microbiome is a world within a world, a complex universe that we are only just beginning to explore. It is a reminder that we are not alone, that our very existence is intricately linked to the vast and diverse community of microbes that live within us. It is an extraordinary story that deserves our full attention. This story is not just about science, it's about transformation. It's about shifting our perspective, embracing a new paradigm, and understanding our place in the web of life. It's about taking responsibility for our inner ecosystems and recognizing their profound impact on our well-being and the well-being of our planet. As we move forward, let us always keep in mind the silent architects of our civilization. Let us appreciate their incredible contribution to our lives, and let us work in harmony with them to create a world where all life can thrive. It is a challenge, but one we are more than capable of overcoming. This is not just a scientific endeavor, it is also a call to action. It is a call to change the way we live, the way we eat, and the way we interact with the natural world. It is a call to embrace the interconnectedness of life and to nurture the tiny creatures that play such a vital role in our health and well-being. The story of the microbiome is a story of hope. It is a story that reminds us of the incredible resilience and adaptability of life. It is a story that reveals the hidden forces that shape our world and opens up new possibilities for the future. Let us all become storytellers and embrace this narrative as our own. The journey to understand the microbiome is a journey of collaboration, not just between scientists and researchers, but between humans and microbes. It is a partnership that has existed for millennia, and it is time for us to fully recognize its profound importance. It is time for us to become the stewards of our inner ecosystems. The silent architects of our civilization have been waiting patiently in the wings. Now that we are finally beginning to understand their significance, It's time to welcome them into the light. It's time to make them a part of our narrative. It is the only way forward if we want to flourish and thrive. This is not just about ourselves, it's about the future of all life on Earth. The health of our planet is intricately linked to the health of our microbiomes. By working to restore the balance within us, we can also work to restore the balance of our world. It is our shared duty to the planet we inhabit. The exploration of the microbiome is a profound journey that will lead us to a deeper understanding of life and of ourselves. It is a journey that will challenge our assumptions, broaden our horizons, and reveal the incredible potential that lies within. It is a journey that every human being should be a part of. We are all connected, not just to each other, but also to the vast community of microbes that live within us. This is a truth that we are only just beginning to understand. As we continue our journey of discovery, let us never forget the silent architects who have shaped our existence from the beginning. The path forward is one of humility, wisdom, and a willingness to embrace the complexity of life. We must learn to listen to the whispers of the microscopic world, to acknowledge the vital role that microbes play in our lives and in the health of our planet. It is a great responsibility, but one that we must accept with grace. The microbiome is more than just a collection of microbes. It is a living, breathing ecosystem, a complex web of interactions that has the power to shape our health, our thoughts, and even our destiny. It is an extraordinary world waiting for us to explore. The future of our species is inextricably linked to its future. We are not individuals, we are walking, talking ecosystems. It is a realization that changes everything, that shifts our perception, and that reveals the interconnectedness of all life. It is a realization that can help us build a healthier, more compassionate, and more sustainable world. It is our shared destiny. The understanding of the microbiome is a story that is still unfolding. Every day, scientists are making new discoveries that reveal the complexity and importance of this hidden world. We are all participants in this journey, and it is up to us to use this knowledge wisely. We must become the guardians of our inner ecosystem. As we delve deeper into the world of microbes, let us never forget the silent architects of our civilization. They have shaped our history, influenced our health, and played a vital role in our evolution. We owe it to them to recognize their contribution and to work in harmony with them for the betterment of all life. And so, the story continues, with hope, with wonder, and with a renewed appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. The journey of understanding the microbiome is a journey that will transform not only our understanding of life, but the future of our species. It's our chance to move beyond the mistakes of the past. The future is in our hands, and it's a future that is teeming with possibilities. It's time to embrace the silent architects of our civilization, to learn from them, to work with them, and to create a world where both humans and microbes can thrive. It is a world we can create, if only we choose to. This is not just a story about science, it's about our shared destiny. It's about our responsibility to the planet and to the countless organisms that share this earth with us. It's a call to embrace the interconnectedness of all life and to work towards a future where all can flourish. It is our journey, our story, and our future. We are not separate from nature, we are a part of it, and the microbiome is the most telling proof of this reality. The health of our bodies, the health of our communities, and the health of our planet are all linked together by an invisible network of interactions, and the sooner we can understand it, the sooner we can begin to change. The silent architects of civilization are calling. Are we listening? They have been influencing us for millennia, and now they are calling us to action. Let us answer that call with courage, compassion, and a deep sense of responsibility, for the sake of ourselves, for the sake of the planet, and for the sake of the silent world within us. And so we end this journey, for now, with a sense of hope, wonder, and a renewed sense of responsibility for this world, both within us and without. We are more complex than we thought, more beautiful than we imagined, and more connected than we could have ever believed. And it's that sense of connection that is the key to our future. The journey has just begun. The path is clear, and the potential is limitless. We are the stewards of this microbial world, And with that responsibility comes the opportunity to shape a better tomorrow. Let us therefore start on the journey, not as individuals, but as members of a collective, a vast and wondrous ecosystem. We are all part of this, and we all have a part to play. Thanks a lot for listening to this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, Mr. Civilization, to learn the true secrets of humans and civilizations.